Hi guys, today we're going to go for a holiday golds. This is golds and chocolate browns mixed together. I thought of doing charcoals and golds, but sometimes it's a bit much. So it's just a kind of a smoky outer edge with lots of gold. I know my camera washes it out and I swear it is a lot richer looking in person. But anyway, I've got gold on my face and stuff like that. Yeah. And the lips are really what's going to pull this together for a holiday look. So this is just going to show you the basics of how to get it. And yeah, that's it. First thing I did was take this Revlon cream color palette. It's Precious Metals is what it's called. So it's all metallics in there. So I'm going to go ahead and use this light gold. This is more of a copper, so I'm going to go with the gold. And I just put it on my finger. And I put it all over my entire lid, all the way up to the brow bone. Anyway, I'm dragging it under my eye, under my lash line. Then I took some of this NYX Ultra Pro Mania in gold. I don't know if it's called gold. The label's gone, but I would assume it's called gold. And then I just used a flat shader brush. So this is going to be my base gold. And I just put that all over the lid and all the way up to the brow bone. I'm just blending what's there. Then I took the tip of the shader brush and got a bit more, and I went under my lash line with that. This is a brownish mauve. It's by Makeup Designery. I'm using this one. Now, I don't even know what it's called. I'm gonna have to pop it out to tell you. It is called Galaxy. Okay, so it's this here. There's a lot of plum to it. Okay, so use whatever brush you want. I'm using a crease brush. And I take Galaxy and just dragged it into my crease. I didn't go all the way to the corner, but pretty close. This is going to be blended out, so it doesn't need to be perfect looking. Take a fluffy. Now, you can take your brush of choice and go back in with Galaxy. And I dragged it under my lash line. Now, the key to a true smoky eye, or getting the true effect, is you need to put your eyeshadow first. Some lots of people put the liner and then set it with a powder for a regular look, but for a smoky look, the eyeshadow is what's going to cause the smoke effect with your liner on top. Espresso after, which is a dark matte chocolate brown. You don't have to do this step. You can leave it just as is and start adding liner and stuff like that, but I decided to deepen it up just a little. If anyone's interested in something a little more dramatic, the holidays is certainly a time to be able to get away with stuff like this if you don't usually wear more dramatic looks. Usually holiday events happen in the evening, Christmas parties, stuff like that, so you can get away with this stuff. But it's important to remember to still look like you. I mean, if you've never worn makeup in your life, this would probably be a bit much to show up to your Christmas party and everybody say, who the hell is that? But okay, so again, you just build and blend and layer as much as as much as you like. And again, do the same thing underneath with the darker color. I'm staying on the outer edge. I'm not dragging it right across. Okay, so for the more shimmery gold and the gold on my face here, you can see that I've got like a glow happening. Freaking hair somewhere. Maybe not. Oh great, the garbage truck's going by. Okay, flat shader brush. And I'm using this pigment by Heavenly Naturals. And I'll put her link down below. Renee is a sweetheart, and she's got my absolute favorite pigments. I've tried everything from Heavenly Naturals. I absolutely love. Okay, so this is my favorite highlight. This is from the Iridescent collection, and it's called Fairy Wings. Okay, so you see how it looks white, and I have done reviews on all this before, so it looks white, right? I'm taking a flat shader brush and I'm just dotting it under my brow bone. I know it's hard to see because of all the light reflecting from this window, but this is like the freaking prettiest iridescent gold you've ever seen in your life. And it's my favy. Okay, so once I had it under the brow bone, I went to the inner corner of my eye and swept it out that way. I dragged it up. I let it go over the brown. I put it everywhere. Be sure to add some to the inner corner of your eye. And I dragged it out halfway. Okay, so you build it and play with it as much as you like. I got some on my finger. And from my brow bone here, you just like dot a half moon across onto your cheek. That's how I add the glow, okay? Then once you rub it, you see how pretty a sheen this is? And you don't need to do this, as I said, if it's too much for you, but you can't see it all the time. Just when the light hits me a certain way, you will see this like dewy gold, rich glow to your face, okay? So, you make sure that's blended and perfected to your liking, and then okay, so once you have your eyeliner on, and you can use a gel liner or liquid liner or pencil liner, cake liner, or whatever kind of liner you want, cream liner, whatever liner you want. You can wing it if you want, it's totally up to you. I went for more of a sheer that's there, but not too much because I want to remain more smoky. Black eyeliner is black or deep brown is a necessity to achieve the smoky eye. It just adds a whole new dimension to the whole thing. So as you can see, I have it in my waterline. Then under my lashes, I'm going to drag it, and you try and get it into your lash line as much as you can, because you will see a gap of skin. Okay, so I'm going in with the Galaxy, which was the plum color brown, and I'm just using it. This is going to set the eyeliner as well as help to smudge out your lower lash line. And then use the espresso or the darker color of your choice. So just taking a brush and blending it even more. It's going to soften everything up and help the whole thing come together. And you can, as I said, layer it as much or as little as you like. Okay, for my cheeks I used Glow by Makeup Designery. It's a peach color. It's got lots of gold undertones. You don't want to put much of this if you're going with the gold on the cheeks, because so the blush is going to warm things up a bit, but you want to stay under the gold. You can actually blend some gold into this if you wanted. So make sure that's blended, and it's just going to give you a glow a bit. Okay, so add a false eyelash. These are Ardell 120 Demis, which are my favorite eyelash, as we know. The lips is really what's going to liven this up and turn it into holiday. You could wear a look like this for whatever reason you wanted, really, and go with a more nude lip. You could do a pinkish lip would work as well. I've decided to go with a, see, I was thinking red, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't want like red. So I asked on my Facebook fan page, and everybody seemed to come to a common answer that I was going to go with like a really dark wine, and a few people suggested I add a bit of gold gloss to it. So we're going to try it, see how it turns out. So I'm going to be using Makeup Designery, it's the color Brick, and then Eggplant, which is a sheer lipstick. Crows after my garbage. Right. Fuck off. Really? I like to see this guy pick up my garbage bags. Enjoy the poopy diapers. Not as cranky as they usually are.